Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Fractal Bitcoin. Welcome. I'm Chris. This is your daily Bitcoin news video. Let's get right into it. Don't forget, later today, actually in a few hours, and every Friday, we have our Bitcoin panel live stream. Yeah, it's really exciting, so hopefully you can attend. This is the Bitcoin price chart for today. We're still hanging right around $52,000. We haven't really done much since yesterday. But wow, when you zoom out, right? Look at how close we're getting to the all-time highs, and then where are we going to go from there? This is an exciting time. Let's get to some stories. Just a reminder, though, that we do all of this Bitcoin education and adoption work so that our children and their children can have a better and more fair world. Yeah, apparently this is from the Bitcoin conference. This is what it's about. Families looking out for their own future, long-term wealth. One of the worst things you can do in life is focus on the short term only, short-term pleasure. It's better if we focus on you can have some short-term pleasure, that's fine, but also focus on long-term things. And that's how you build wealth throughout generations for your families, right? Here is a funny article. Well, this is from the Wall Street Journal on August 3rd, 2022. They said Michael Saylor bet billions on Bitcoin and lost. The longtime MicroStrategy CEO and perhaps the biggest Bitcoin bull steps down. Okay, first of all, this is a great example of fake news and terrible spin. This is so stupid. He stepped down to become the executive chairman so he could focus on Bitcoin more, not because he made a mistake. And he didn't lose. So look on the right. This is from February 15th, 2024. That's yesterday. MicroStrategy's unconventional Bitcoin bet is now worth $10 billion. So just reminder, the mainstream media, the corporate media, never trust them ever with anything, ever. And Michael Saylor, he knows what he's doing, right? He can out-debate any of these clowns any day of the week. And now Hong Kong's Bitcoin Futures ETF just hit a record highs as trading resumes after their Lunar New Year, and a spot ETF is coming soon. So imagine that. I mean, this is like a mania that's taking over the world here with Bitcoin spot ETFs. I love it. And now, of course, big banks are getting jealous. Big banks are starting to cry, little babies, because they're nudging the SEC now for a slice of the sweet Bitcoin ETF action. I mean, it's just everybody badmouths Bitcoin for 15 years, and then all of a sudden it starts to, people start to learn more about it and be like, wow, this is really great. And so there's a lot more adoption, and then all these legacy institutions, they're just greedy, man. They're just greedy. So be careful, because here's what Nostronaut says. Major banks and financial institutions in the United States are pushing the United States SEC to readjust its definition of crypto assets, which could allow them to play a larger role in crypto, such as acting as custodians to the recently approved spot Bitcoin ETFs. Yeah, so they're just greedy. And of course, they're going to get it, but it's okay. Here's a huge spreadsheet of Bitcoin Layer 2 applications, and I'm not going to go through them, but there's 28 of them, I guess, or maybe more. These are all applications that are built on top of Bitcoin. So it's really cool. This is where the building is happening, and, some of it's great, some of it people don't think is good, but it's just, we're building, right? And nothing is harming the base layer of Bitcoin, but this is progress right here. And here is Unchained. I just learned this last night. I forgot to mention. I was going to make this whole episode about our local Bitcoin meetup. It's not my meetup, but I attended a local Bitcoin meetup, and it's a great group. It's a well-run group, and we had a meeting last night, and we had lots of conversation about everything. It was really great. And one of the things I learned was about Unchained, that you can save Bitcoin in an IRA and keep control of your keys. You can get tax-advantaged Bitcoin savings, no third-party risk, and no single point of failure, and you hold the keys. And so if you have, a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, you can theoretically move it over to Unchained and buy Bitcoin with it. So there you go. And it's actually real Bitcoin. It's not like an ETF or anything. When you buy Bitcoin through something like this, it's actual Bitcoin, I believe. Now, here's a movie they mentioned last night. You can see on the bottom, The Rise and Rise of Bitcoin. I don't know why on YouTube it says free with ads, but then it's grayed out or blurred out. I don't know. But anyway, I'll put a link to it. I'll try to find a link that works. I thought this link worked last night, but anyway, let's keep moving. Oh, but this documentary, it's an old one from 2014, but watching it now, apparently it's even more insightful, right? Because of what's happened since then. And here is an episode, I guess, of Bitcoin Fundamentals. This is episode 164. It's about Bitcoin and real estate with Leon Wankum. And this is apparently a really good episode about Bitcoin versus real estate, because people often have a question: should I buy real estate or should I invest in Bitcoin? And I believe, I haven't listened to this yet, but I believe Bitcoin is the superior store of wealth. And so I think this guy suggests buying Bitcoin instead of real estate. And this was another a giveaway from the meetup last night, was this Opendime from Coinkite. Apparently, it's like a little hardware wallet. It's a little thing you can put on your keychain. You can send some Bitcoin to it, and you can give it to people. It might be a good way to onboard new people. And I'll link to it, as of course I link to everything down below. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'll try it, but... And another thing I learned last night was the Orangepill app. Apparently, this is an app, but you have to pay for it. And I couldn't find the price on their website. And when you can't find the price on the website, that automatically seems a little shady, but I don't think this is a shady company. But it's an app where you can meet fellow Bitcoiners, local Bitcoiners, and all that stuff. So if you want to meet, I'm thinking of trying it. I just don't know how much. I just wanted to know how much it costs. And it was very annoying that I couldn't find out on their website. So, all right. Well, look, Zeus turns 5 today. Zeus is a Bitcoin, I think it's a Lightning wallet app. And so they turn 5 today, which is amazing. Or maybe it's just a Bitcoin and a Lightning app. Zeus. I haven't used Zeus, but apparently they're 5 years old today. So congrats to them. And here's our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Don't forget on the top here, it says join our locals community. Click that and you'll come over to our locals community, which you can join and chat with us and post and have fun. It's really cool. And of course, the Bitcoin panel is every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I have a few amazing folks joining me today. So definitely put this in your calendars and make reminders for yourself to watch the Bitcoin panel on Fridays. So that's it for today, except for the Bitcoin panel later, which I'm so psyched about. So we'll see you. Well, first of all, have a good weekend, and we'll see you Monday with another news video. All right, see ya.